Today I'm visiting the International Motorsports Hall of Fame and Museum at the Talladega Super Speedway in Talladega, Alabama. I'm going to begin my visit in the Bill France Sr. building. This exhibit was named for the founder of NASCAR, William Big Bill France, and it contains some of the most famous vehicles in NASCAR history. Red Farmer, who was the dean of the famed Alabama gang, drove this 1972 Ford Torino to a fourth-place finish in the 1972 Talladega 500. The race was won by independent driver James Hilton. In 1985, Bill Elliott won the pole for the Winston 500, driving this Ford Thunderbird to a record qualifying speed of 209.398 miles per hour. He went on to win the race, coming back from 2 laps down, doing it without the aid of a caution flag, a feat many thought to be impossible. This is one of the last cars driven by the late Davey Allison. Davey drove this car to victory in the 1991 AC Delco 500 at the North Carolina Motor Speedway in Rockingham, North Carolina. Harry Gant drove this 1994 Chevrolet Lumina in his final Winston Cup race at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. The Skull Bandit finished 33rd in car 33 on that day in Atlanta. Harry Gant ended his career with 18 wins, 17 poles, and 208 top 10 finishes. This 1993 Ford was one of the last cars driven by Winston Cup champion Alan Kulwicki, who died in a plane crash on April 1st, 1993, near Bristol, Tennessee. Bobby Allison, the leader of the Alabama gang, drove this Miller High Life Buick to victory in the 1988 Daytona 500. Richard Childress presented this Goodwrench Chevrolet to the Hall of Fame in memory of the great Dale Earnhardt. Members of the Flying Aces pit crew pushed the car into the arena. It was the first time that members of the pit crew had been together in over 5 years. A crowd of over 1,200 people roared as they pushed the car onto the stage. On March 24, 1970, Buddy Baker drove this winged Dodge around the Talladega Super Speedway at a speed of 200.096 miles per hour, becoming the first person to travel in excess of 200 miles an hour on a closed course. On December 17, 1979, at Edwards Air Force Base, Stan Baird drove this Budweiser rocket car to a speed of 739.666 miles per hour, officially traveling faster than the speed of sound. On April 7, 1990, Michael Waltrip crashed this Pontiac Grand Prix into the crossover gate at the Bristol Motor Speedway. The car was completely destroyed, but Michael Waltrip suffered no serious injuries. Ricky Craven was driving this car in the 1996 Winston Select 500 when he was involved in a 14-car crash. This car ended up in the catch fence and was destroyed, but Craven suffered only minor injuries.